Island approach that you're taking, if you say you're going to Virgin Islands, are you going for an environment kind of similar to, I don't know if you can talk about your two, the 3D Green Hill Zone. Are you trying to emulate that, or are you going something really different?
We definitely want to go in the vein of that. What we do is we look at references like that, and we look at the first game, and we decide what gives us that best feel, that that vastness, that greenery, that beauty, because essentially it's a place of beauty that's being stripped of its beauty by some man who's got an issue against humanity and animals, and just it's got this bitterness and just kind of trying to destroy everything living. So we want something that just kind of epitomized liveliness, and the best we found within our budget was the Virgin Islands.
And it's an island, so you helicopter yourself.
There you go. Yeah, one more question.
Not to be cheaper.
Yeah. You have yours first.
This guy right here.
Okay, wait, who had their hand first?
This guy right here.
Everybody's going to get a turn.
You did?
Not everybody.
Him.
Yeah, him right there.
Yes, you.
You said there was chaos emeralds in this one?
Yes.
How are you going to deal with the special
I'll just
zone?
take them both. What?
How are you going to deal with the special zone?
The special zone
Yeah.
is something we would.
That's in discussion.
That's a discussion, but it's something that we explored in the feature, not in the.
Right. We've already had talks about
Yeah,
it, and
I think
I've had ideas. He's had ideas.
Yeah, the ideas we've been talking about, especially ones you gave me, are very good. That was like an amazing idea. It blew me away how we want to approach the special zone. Yeah.
Right back here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just curious about your choice for the tone as an extension of that Sonic's personality, because Jaleel White definitely brings to mind the sort of goofier Sonic, more fun, and so did some of the lines in the storyboard, but then the dialogue, the flash, the setting, and then also what he said during the promo was a lot more serious, darker, into the freedom fighter element.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because what we're trying to do is gain a balance of everything, because he has. The goal is we want Sonic, I would say cool again, but he's been cool. Don't know if he's been as cool as he was back in the 90s, but we want that cool Sonic back, the edgy, in-your-face Sonic. I'm gonna save everybody, and it's gonna be my time, and just essentially what Sonic is. But there's gonna be times in which he's gonna take things a little bit seriously, not too much, because if we go too serious, then it destroys everything we're working for. And this. Yeah, that's the idea of this poster is supposed to represent the fun that we're trying to go with this movie without being cheesy or hokey. So, I don't know if that's relevant. So, any other questions before we wrap up? Or, okay, we will take you because I accidentally picked on you early.
I was just going to ask, for Robotnik, are you going to go kind of for more of the insane villain type, or just evil and destroy everything?
I would definitely say, if we had to lean towards something, it's going to be what we see in the Saturday morning cartoon.
Okay.
A little bit darker. Some of the things he does in the film are very interesting, but interesting in a very good way. It's a dark Robotnik. But there is going to be times in which he's going to have that insane type, feeling, which he just has to monologue to a robot near him briefly, like, I hate that hedgehog. So, yeah. I'm not getting kicked out, so I'm going to take another question.
We have 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes? I'm going to take another question. You have your hand up.
This is kind of like a follow-up of his question. What would Robotnik sound like? Like, is he going to, yeah, it's like, kind of like that. Is it going to be this beautiful voice? And he enjoys himself like that. Man, how do I ask this? Well,
I understand completely what you're asking, because I've been through that song and dance before about how I want his voice to be, right? And you gave me input, and you gave me input, but
Here's forever.
we definitely want to go with the deeper voice, the impending voice. Nothing too menacing is the best word. Not sinister, but menacing. Someone that you can fear, but someone you wouldn't think you would see in the movie Seven. So.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
So he's not going to be kind of bloody and gruesome like that, but he's definitely a dark.
It's more precise and calculated.
A good reference is like Darth Vader.
Yes.
Because that's like the perfect bad guy for both darkness and balancing everything.
Just without the ventilator.
Yeah.
Okay, what comment?
Yeah.
So, what you're saying about making him cool, and you're saying like he's already pretty cool, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what you're saying is you need to make him way past cool? I'm going to go sit in the corner now, okay?
That just won me over.
One
Yes.
more dick question, please. Just-
You said you want to keep it towards like the show and have it fun. Is there gonna be an obsession with chili dogs?
The day of Jalil's recording, he
He had
mentioned
a chili dog.
I had a chili dog.
Oh, he had a
but
chili
he
dog.
mentioned, what's up? There's barely any chili dog references, if any. And I'm like, I think that's something to say for a movie as like a tongue-in-cheek type deal. I think that's something to explore later on because when he's in his big adventure with the motorbugs and bus bombers, last thing I want to do is turn to the left and look at the camera like, I wish I could have a chili dog right now.
The movie's not going to end with him like eating one or something like that.
You never know.
Getting kicked out.
We're getting kicked out. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. Woo! More feedback. Talk to me.